Hey guys, this is Himanshu here and you're watching LuckyTechGuru, and now this channel name is Review is Crude, means it's gonna be direct and on the face it's gonna be really crude. So we are calling it Review is Crude, So let's get started. Today on this channel we are going to unbox a phone of this year so far, I believe, at least in terms of the popularity. This is a Rog phone. Rog simply means Republic of Gamers, guys. So PUBG के दीवाने and Asphalt 9 के परवाने, उन सब के लिए ये फोन आ गया है. So let's, without wasting any time, let's get it started. So when we unbox this, we are going to slide it like this, and you got this box. Inside this box, and what it has got is this case, which is in some sort of documentation. This is the case, and which is very flexible. I want to kind of bend it further, might break, I don't know. And I don't know how much safety it can provide, but at least it can give the good look. Let's look at the phone, and let's slide this out. Okay, oh, this is very heavy phone, guys. Look at this, look at this beauty. This looks really beautiful. Let's slide the case on it and see how it looks. Yeah, so this is how it looks really cool. This case is pretty good. On the top there is some protection. On the bottom it's open. On the sides there are protection. On the button side and on the trigger side there is no protection as such. Even on the back, I'm not sure how much it's gonna save. Let's look at what else comes in the box. So we have got a USB cable Type C, and there is a charger and its adapter, and charger is rated, I guess, 18 watt. Let's look at it, and yeah, 9 volt and 2 ampere. So yes, it is definitely a fast charger, but 18 watt. But this supports 30 watt charging. So if you've got 30 watt charger with you, good. Otherwise you will have to purchase it separately. Nothing else comes in the box. So that's pretty much that is coming in this box. Let's look at the phone now. I must say that this is very heavy and this is very big phone. If I compare it with my OnePlus 7T, I feel that this is like quite huge. You can just look at how big it is. It's almost a finger, I would say, almost half inch, or a little more than almost an inch longer, but in terms of the width it's almost the same. So let's switch it on and see. Okay, it's being switched on. It says Republic of Gamers DTS X. So I hope these speaker which we have got on top, oh my goodness, did you hear that? Did you hear? And it says it welcomes you with Suswagatam, which is welcome in Hindi. And this is pretty good screen. I mean, it looks really nice. Let me give you some overview, physical overview of this. I'm taking this case off, and on the left you can see here we have got a charging port, and on the left side we have got this SIM tray. So let's look at the SIM tray, what comes in the, whether we have expandability or not. Okay, so we have got 2 SIM slots, nothing else, so we can't expand. So this one, what I have got is 8 gig and 8 gig RAM and 128 gig version. So, and this is costing 38,000 rupees in India. So if you're buying this one, and I'm sure this is the best value probably, if you're buying this one, then you're gonna stuck with 128 gig, but for most of the users it's gonna be fine. On the top you've got a noise cancellation mic, and on the right you've got air triggers here. If I can show you here, right here, there is air trigger here as well, and in between this we have got this volume up and down button, and this is a power on off button. There is a trigger, and then there is another mic over here. There is a 3.5 mm jack, guys. I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, this is what we definitely need in all the flagship phones, but now everyone is ditching it. Another microphone over here, and USB Type-C charging port right here. So this gives really good. At the top we have got a speaker. On the bottom also we have got the speaker. So we don't have any speaker grill over here. What we have got is two front firing speaker, and it reminds me the STC 1 and STC, those series of phone where we had the front firing speaker. It had really immersive sound experience. So I'm expecting the same from here, and definitely a glimpse of it we have seen while it was starting. It gave the sword that sound, which was really awesome. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna do really good. And then on the back side we have got this dual camera setup. First one is again the same as the OnePlus 7T one, this IMX 586 sensor, 48 megapixel camera, and then the second one is a wide angle camera. So in my opinion, I think this, if you have to keep dual camera, I think this is the best setup, because 2x zoom is not necessarily used all the time, and I've seen that even though a lot of companies have included that, they are not that great. So it's good to have this ultra wide angle camera and this one which is called the main camera. And then on the front side we have got here, if you guys can see, this is a camera that we have got. This is 24 megapixel camera, and we got to see how it works. And guys, somewhere around here we have got LED notification light, which is missing on most of the flagship, including my Samsung Note 10 Plus. Here also I missed that. But yeah, I mean, nowadays always on its display is there in most of the phones, so mostly you get notification through that. On this is all about the physical overview. We are going to talk more about each and every aspect of this phone, right? Okay, so it is telling you that this is not the USB Type-C. Once you take this rubber out, this one, the one on the top, is actually the Type-C charging port, not the other one. So you got to remember that. I must say, guys, I mean, this has got really good vibration. While I'm setting this phone up, I'm getting really good haptic feedback on vibration, so I really like it. So this is really big phone, guys. I mean, really, to measure, it's almost 8-inch long, though the screen diameter is 6.67 inch. However, there are like medium size bezels around, so which makes it little bit bigger phone. But yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Now it has got two themes, guys. One is gamer theme and one is normal flagship theme. So whichever you want to use, you can probably use. I'm going to use this one, which is gamer one. And let's say next, and setup complete. So all done, setup is done. I'm going to so this is applying something. Okay, this is how it looks, guys. This is how it looks after setting up. So let's check how fast is the fingerprint scanner. So here we go. Tap. No match. Okay, alright. So guys, it works. It is not the fastest, I guess, and it is not very consistent too. Yeah, so it is working. 1, 2, 3, tap, and it does not work. It does not work. It works. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll have to scan it one more time, because while I was setting it up, I was in really hurry. But yeah, I mean, it works fine. This is a Super AMOLED display, guys, And the best thing about this screen is that it has got 120 Hz of refresh rate. So everything is, this is a super AMOLED display guys with 120 Hz of refresh rate. Normally the phones are having 60 Hz refresh rate, even Note 10 Plus had that. In the OnePlus 7T and OnePlus 7 Pro, only we have got 90 Hz refresh rate, but here we have got 120 Hz. So it's gonna be, scrolling on this phone is gonna be really good. Gaming on the phone is gonna look like very fluid, especially on the games which supports 120 Hz of refresh rate. I mean, there are games, then but still it is going to look really, really good. So that's all about the display. So this is one way of saving some battery. But do you really need to save battery on this one? I guess not, because it has got 6000 mAh of battery, and which promises to give you at least 1.5 days of backup with the heavy users. And if you're a medium user, like me, probably it's gonna be 2 days backup, and I have to test that. Stay connected with my channel, and definitely I'll get back to you with that. So that's the battery. When it comes to the charging, it supports 30-watt charger, and I'm going to also test if this is going to really work with the VARP 30T charger, whether it charges fast. So I'll be comparing with its inbox 18-watt charger versus 30-watt charger, which comes with the OnePlus 7T, and let's see if it works. And I'm sure it's not going to harm it, but we'll have to see whether that technology works in this one or not, because both are quick charge 4.0, so it should ideally work. But I'll see and let you know on my Twitter. If you do not follow me right now, you can go at himansupathak, that's HIMANSU.PATHAK. There's no dot, sorry. So you can go there and you can subscribe. You can follow me there, and all the updates about the Asus phone, and even in my previous phones, while I do testing, I keep on posting the results over there. And so when we talk about the performance, it has got Snapdragon 855 Plus. So its Antutu score is going to be 3,90,000, around 399K for my US users, US subscribers. So there's no question about the issue with the performance, at least theoretically, and practically. I'm sure it's gonna do really well. It's got really great screen. It has got the raw power, and most importantly, it has got the really robust cooling system. This is one of the cooling system which we see here, which was there in the Asus Rog phone also. If you have not seen that video, here's a card in the link that was launched last year and I unboxed on this channel. You can have a look at that as well. There I have explained actually the Asus Rog specific cooling system, and the same comes here with the some of the betterment here. So, and it has got dual LED guys here, so it's gonna be really bright. It's gonna throw really bright light while you take the photograph in the low light situation, because the camera is not the strength of this phone. So when we are talking about camera, let's talk in detail. So it has got this 13 megapixel wide angle, or rather super wide angle, and I would say it's super wide angle because it's 125 degree field of view. So it is wider than the Note 10 Plus, which is 123 degree, and of course wider than this camera on OnePlus 7T, which is 117 degree field of view. But how about the quality of this? I'm going to test, and I'm going to post another video as well on this channel, and you can follow me on Instagram at himansupathak and at LuckyTechGuru. There you'll be finding all the photographs taken by this phone. So yeah, I mean, coming back to the camera, this has got primary one is 48 megapixel, as I said, the sensor which is there in most of the flagship phones. It does really well theoretically, but how it performs really, I'm going to talk in my detailed review. Now let's talk about the uh, build quality. So build quality is really robust, guys. I mean, this is very much, I mean, first of all, it is heavy phone, guys, but I feel that the weight balancing is good, though it feels really big. So if you have got small hands, I say no to this phone, because this is really not gonna help you. It is definitely two-hand phone. You can't really use it with a single hand, though it supports the single hand mode when you will be having just this much screen area where you can work. But when you're buying a phone with a bigger screen, why you want to use it in a small area? But I mean, I would say that don't go for it if you are really not gamer, or you have a flagship device but you have got a small hand. Better go for something else. Maybe OnePlus 7T would be a good option, or maybe Note 10, not the Note 10 Plus. Note 10 would be a good option for you to go for. And if you want to wait, Google Pixel 4 might also be a good option. So that's what. Let's look at the sound system of this. So this supports DTS:X, and let's play some of the let's play some music, NCS music, and see how loud it is. Right now it's pretty late in the night when I'm shooting this, but still I would like to play this. And guys, this is very loud. I mean, and it has got really good depth. I must say I'm really impressed with the sound system it has got, and especially since it is not bottom firing speaker, it is front firing. It is giving me really immersive feeling about the sound. So it's really great, I would say. So in terms of the storage, it has got UFS 3.0, which is the fastest available. It has got DDR4X RAM, which is also one of the fastest, probably not the fastest, but at least on the flagship nowadays it is the 4X. Even 5X has come though. So out of that UFS 3.0 fastest storage, you get 109 GB available out of the box available. So which is gonna be good for most of the people. This is a 128 gig version which gets this much. So 18.57 gig is already used by the system, and it's got a lot of softwares preloaded, not necessarily the bloatwares, but mostly gaming optimization, etc. software. And the most important thing about this phone is that it gives you really good control of the internals, and while I'm talking about internals, it gives you the data about how fast is the CPU working, each cores, how they are working, how much is the temperature of each core of the processor, what is the temperature of battery. All that you can see in the single app that they have got. So which is called Armory Trace, and you guys can hear this. This is really loud, guys. I mean, I'll have to keep it at 50%, otherwise people are gonna really kill me in the house. So this, see here we have got console which talks about all the intrinsic details. You can see 34% CPU uses, the temperature of the CPU is 40 degree. All this you get in a dashboard, really nice way, and you can also control these. I mean, which is phenomenal, guys. And it also tells you how much battery you've got. So right now we are at I guess how much percent, let me see. So 62%, and 60% says 6 hours of gaming, 6 hour 35 minutes of gaming is available on this phone right now. So with that, if I have to calculate 10 hours of gaming is what you're going to get when it is 100% charged, and you're going to get almost 15 hours of screen on time, which is really good. And you can also control the speed of the fan. When this is on, it's going to show it. One problem that I have seen on Asus 6Z that was of overheating, and I'm going to test that on this one. This one, since it has got really good cooling system, I assume that it's not going to be there. But if you've not seen that particular video where I've tested and found that there was excessive heating while using camera, you can go to this link and see that video as well. So to sum it up, guys, I mean, this is a really great phone. Looks really great package, value for money, boon for the gamers, for other flagship lovers. Also, it's gonna be really good. Mediocre camera. I won't say that it's bad. I won't say it's excellent. It is a okay, good camera, not a bad camera. Dual camera setup, but it has got the what? And the front-facing camera is really good. 24 megapixel camera it has got. It has got really great sound system, great battery, 6000 mAh of battery, which is a really huge battery. It's gonna give you 1.5 day. And the Super AMOLED display, in-display fingerprint scanner. Then you've got face unlock as well with it, without compromising the 3.5mm jack and LED notification light. I think this is a great package. And if you're looking for this, if you have not bought any other phone in the recent past, then this is the one you should go for. That's all in this video, guys. Subscribe to Reviews Crude, and it's gonna be really direct on the face, and it's gonna be really crude.